Hello, hi, so we're back here. I'm going to be doing some glue basting. So for this one I have a sew line glue, so I'm going to try and do a glue basting for this English paper piecing technique. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a template, and I'm just going to spread the glue so that it's just probably just a little bit slightly away from the edges. So you don't want that edges to be glued really tight, because you want to be able to stitch through that without too much of a hassle. So that's what I do. I'm just gonna do this glue just away from that edges, but it's just enough to just secure the fabrics onto the paper. Now this is a very fast technique and I love it, and I love the sew line glue because it's the first thing is because it's colored and you can see the line of the glue, and also because of the fine tips. But you can also do this with a regular glue stick, and I'm going to show you that in the next few minutes. So if you look at this, it's already ready and it's really just quick, less than a minute to baste that. Now you don't have to make a hexagon shape for the first round, so I'm going to have this from like a square shape into a hexagon. So I'm going to use a regular glue stick here, but this one is quite big, so it's quite hard to use it, but it still works. I just want to show you that it still works, and you don't have to use a hexagon shape to make a hexagon fabric piece later. So you can just because these seams are going to be hidden, you don't really need it to be perfect. Now in this case I'm just going to put the glue again, the same thing, just slightly away from the edges. So I'm using the size of the glue to actually use it. So I have this edge a bit too small, but it's still going to work because the seam allowance is not going to make too much of a matter. But you want to at least get it bigger than a 1/4 inch. So I'm just going to secure it again for the whole thing. So as you can see, this one has a rather messy background, but it's still going to work because at the end you're only going to see the front bit. So the front is still a nice hexagon basted onto the paper. Now this back you don't really need to remove or cut the paper, it's going to be hidden under the seams. So just make sure you close all this glue stick because that's the most important part. You want your glues to be not dried over. So you can see it just produces a very similar thing. So it's basically based on preferences, whether you want to do some glue basting or thread basting. So I hope you enjoyed that short video.